Hello and welcome to the latest Allscript session. In this session I will demonstrate the optimum workflow to entering lab orders. The first thing I'm going to do is go to the beaker. This will open the Add Clinical Items screen, and the first step is to highlight your diagnosis. To highlight additional diagnoses, hold in the Control key and choose Additional Diagnoses. The next step is going to the calendar. With the implementation of the health doc, it is now extremely important to attach a date to the lab orders. If there is no date attached to the orders, the lab department can release the active orders at any time. In the past, it was common practice to choose before next appointment. That is no longer acceptable. Choosing before next appointment attaches no date to the order. With no date attached, labs that were intended to be drawn 3 months in the future can be released and done today. So I'm going to choose a date by choosing the month drop down. The labs I'm going to order, I would like to order 3 months out. You can see the to be done date here, and the lab can release the orders within 2 weeks prior to that selected date. I'm now going to go and I'm going to turn my quick list on, and I'm going to touch base on this quick list in a few moments. And I'm going to put in an order for T3. This pop-up, the duplicate checking pop-up, is letting me know that I have already ordered this T3. So this is a good heads up to let you know this order has already been put into place. I'm going to go ahead with another order. I'm going to go ahead and order my T4. Again, it's letting me know I have placed this order and when I have placed it. I'm going to order a CMP. And ordering the CMP, it does let me know that an AST and ALT have already been ordered. So the pop-up can be very useful in letting you know orders that have already been put into place. Again, I'm going to order an A1C. And what I'm going to show you next is how you can put in an order for these same labs 6 months into the future. So I'm going to go back to that calendar. I'm going to go to the month drop down again, and I'm going to go 3 months out. I'm going to go ahead and you're going to make sure that you right click the words and click duplicate. Again, CMP, I'm going to right click the words and duplicate. Those are the 2 items that I want to have repeated in 6 months. These I want to keep with just the first date. They don't need to be repeated in 6 months. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. I'm going to commit, and I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to show you where the A1C, we can see there's been a date put in for July 21st and also for October 21st. Same with the CMP, you can see the 3-month out date and the 6-month out date. I'm going to go ahead and go back into the Add Clinical Items space. I want to touch base on the quick list and how that can be helpful. Right now my quick list is off. When I turn that on, what I have entered within my quick list are items that I commonly order. And what I'll do now is I will show you how to add items to this quick list. So I want to look for a bilirubin total to be added to my quick list. I'm going to go ahead and right click that and quick list item. And going to add a calcium level total. Going to right click that. And this says quick list item. You click the quick list item. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back to my quick list, and you can see where that calcium level has been ordered and also that bilirubin total has been added. If you have items on your quick list that you really don't use that often and you want to remove them, you're just going to go ahead and right click and click the quick list item again and remove that. Making sure that you're clicking the words and just click quick list item. I'm going to turn this off. Turn it back on, and you can see those items are now removed from my quick list. So some important points. Remember to put in your date for when you want your labs ordered. Really watch that duplicate checking pop up, to make sure you don't have current orders already in place. And the next step to remember is once you open this Add Clinical Item screen, remember, choose Diagnosis first, select your date by going to the calendar second, and then choose your labs. And that concludes this session today. Thank you.